many of people have said they were going to do it. We did it. We did it on time. This happened this past Monday. Absolutely incredible product. Let me ask you a question. How many of you out here on today's call would like to get cash back or JubiBucks back every time you shop online? How many of you think that's a fantastic idea? How many of you think it'd be an absolute winner if I could show you a way to give away for free a shopping assistant that lets your customers get cash back at over 5,000 places all around the world? That's what we do. Now, it's not just a dream, it's a reality. It's working. We have customers coming in. We have customers shopping. We have customers getting savings and cash back. We have testimonials coming in. Make no mistake about it, folks. This isn't a pitch. This is facts. This is what we're doing. And if you're a guest here on today's call, I humbly invite you to get started with us. In case you weren't here in the very beginning of the call, my name is J. Joshua Beisel. I'm leading out here, folks. I got a team of people that are making this happen, and we invite you to be a part of the absolute success story in the making that is happening here with Jubi Rev, Jubi Max. Bottom line is this: the internet is booming. Make no mistake about it, folks. The internet is booming. Online sales are far exceeding the growth of brick and mortar sales. You know, we've been saying it for 15, 20 years now. The internet's the future. The internet's the future. Folks, the future's here. The internet is absolutely booming. Question: this is not rhetorical. What I mean by that, for those of you that may not be familiar with the phrase rhetorical, is I expect you to answer. So if you're a guest here on today's call, if you're an independent promoter here on today's call, get in front of your keyboard, get your little fingers. You can choose a Y for yes, you can choose an N for no, but I want an answer. How big of a slice of that multi-trillion-dollar pie do you want to carve out for yourself and for your family? I guess you could type in big, you could type in little, you could type in Y, you could type in no, whatever. Pretty simple, basic stuff, okay? But the possibilities are here already. People all around you are shopping, all around you. Your neighborhood, people are shopping today. At work, people are shopping. At school, friends, family, everybody you know is shopping. Help them get cash back on over 5,000 different products. Help them pick products from our online shopping more, our proprietary and highly consumable products and services, folks. Win, 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 win. Here's a question. This is why I call it training. I always get these little emails from people. Hey, I thought you said this was going to be a training call on Saturday, J. Joshua. All you did was do a business briefing and talk about the products. Yeah, that's kind of what we do here, folks. We actually share this business with people, and we get customers, okay? So this is training. Here it is, folks. Guess, answer, okay? If I could honestly show you a way to simply place ads online, giving away free products and samples, helping people get cash back at over 5,000 different stores online, and in exchange, you could get a slice of our company's daily revenues along with 9 other different ways to get paid. Would that help you? Simple. This is the question you want to be asking people. Hey, listen, if I could show you a way to go online and place ads step by step, giving away free products and samples, helping people get cash back at over 5,000 different stores, and I can actually show you how to get paid to do that, would that help you? Absolutely. Okay? Now, how many of you have seen the power of the revenue sharing model? The power of the revenue sharing model is huge because it's the most fair compensation plan on the planet. Now, the reason why I say that is very, very simple. It's true. With revenue sharing, more people had the opportunity to achieve success than any other compensation plan in history. Very simple. The challenge is not every company who uses revenue sharing has real products and services. Not every company who uses revenue sharing has the right structure. Not every company who uses revenue sharing has the right software. But if you think about it, all companies on earth do revenue sharing. If you really think about it, if you want to go out and become a salesperson for a company and they give you 10% of whatever you sell, that's revenue sharing. They're sharing their revenue with you, okay? What really made revenue sharing successful wasn't revenue sharing. Let me tell you a little bit here, folks. What made revenue sharing successful was simply a comp plan that was fair. Most comp plans are designed so that only the people at the top make all the money. Most comp plans are designed so that if you are not a great salesperson, if you are not a great recruiter, you're not going to make any money, okay? So, let's think about this for just a moment. What if there was a way to actually go in and make a compensation plan that was fair? So that if any independent promoter got started with Jubi Max or that company, and that independent promoter was out marketing, helping us build our brand, if they were out working to help us get customers, that they would have an opportunity to get paid, even if they weren't a great salesperson, even if they weren't a top recruiter. That's the difference. I'm not saying that you can come in here and do nothing and make money. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. You are absolutely going to work your butt off if you want to make money here. Pardon my French. I expect people to come in. I expect if you're an entrepreneur that you follow our step-by-step plan, that you plug into training, and that you help my organization, my company go out and get customers. That's what I charge you to go do. And in so doing, I'm going to give you a very fair compensation plan. In fact, we have 10 different ways to pay. We have so many ways that we pay here at JubiRev, Jubi Max. I can only cover 2 on this call. Okay? I mean, it's ridiculous. Okay? Every time I turn around, I believe that the actuarials will eventually come in and they will say that we are one of the highest paying out companies on the planet. I really do believe that when it's all said and done and the actuarials have gone through blah, 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 all the math and accounting they got to do, they're going to say that we have one of the highest payouts on the planet. Why? Because we believe in rewarding people. Folks, this isn't, I'm not interested in getting a couple thousand customers. I want to get a couple million customers. And in order to do that, I want you to understand I'm willing to pay very, very well for that. Why does it work, folks? Because average, everyday, ordinary people are changing their lifestyles in record time. Sue Average becomes Sue Awesome. Joe Average wins. He becomes Joe Awesome. You see, it absolutely works. We have a category-creating company here, folks. Make no mistake about it. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about how you can get paid here. And then in just a few moments, I'm going to share with you how JubiMax solves the 2 biggest problems out there. Number 1, I'm going to tell you how we solve the biggest problem in the home-based business arena. And number 2, I'm going to tell you how we solve the biggest problem in online e-commerce. When you get started here today as a guest, when you get started, you're going to want to get started here. This is absolutely fantastic. You're finally at the right place at the right time. If you're a guest, you're an entrepreneur, and you've probably been spending most of your life saying, man, I sure hope I can finally someday be at the right place at the right time. You are right now. You're here. Let's get you started. Now, when you're a guest here on today's call and you go ahead and get started, you're going to join us as one of our independent promoters. We work on what's called the team concept. Team, together everyone achieves more. Yes, I know that phrase was invented before I was born, but it's true, and I like it, and we're going to use it anyway. Team, together everyone achieves more. Folks, you see, the way that this works is the more promoters go out and promote, the more revenue that we have to share. The more promoters go out and promote, the more customers we have, the more we grow. Now, just so that you can understand in simple terms the easiest part of our compensation plan for you to get started with and understand, let's take a look here. You're an independent promoter. You're placing ads daily. You're helping us build our brand. Okay? Now, the more you actually give away Jubi Bucks, the more you give away free products for people to sample, the more you do that either physically or virtually. You can do online sampling. You can actually hand people samples either way. So you place ads online. You go out and you incentivize new customers by giving away Jubi Bucks and products and samples. And the more you do that, the more points you earn. The more points you earn, the bigger your slice of our daily leadership bonus. It's very, very simple, folks. Very, very simple. Let's take a look at this screen. This is my favorite slide. I say that on every call because it's true. I love this slide. You know why I love this slide, folks? Because I made this slide. I'm sure my team could have done a better job, but I sat in here for, I think, 7 hours, and I built this slide a couple of months ago. I just wanted you to understand the more points you get, folks, the bigger your slice of our daily leadership bonus. It's very simple. I'm going to reward people for taking actions that help my business get customers. That is what we do. Now, if you are an entrepreneur here on today's call, you're probably asking yourself a question. Can I do this? You know, hey, that Jay Joshua, he sure does sound exciting. He sure does sound like he's fired up. There's a lot of people on that call. Everybody must be there for a reason. You know, company sounds good, products sound good. That Jay Joshua's okay guy. But, you know, gee, can I do this? You know, does this really going to work for me? Let me tell you something, folks. I want you to understand this. The internet and direct sales have produced more millionaires than any other industry today working from home. So why not you? Why not you, folks? Don't be shy. Why not you? I think you can do it. I think you deserve to be able to do it. In fact, I'm so confident you're going to be able to do it that I can tell you this. You're going to be in business for yourself, but never by yourself, folks. Make no mistake about it. Our step-by-step systems and full team support help you succeed. Now, I want you to seriously stop for just a moment and consider this. How would an extra paycheck monthly or even weekly change your lifestyle? Think about that for just a moment. Just take a pause. Just take a pause and think about that. Take a pause. I want you to think about, did you think about that, folks? Did you think about that? What if you actually were to go out and help us get some customers and you made a little extra money every month? What about a little extra money every week? A little extra money every day? What if you were to go out and do a lot of work, help us get a lot of customers, build a team, really get this party started, help a lot of customers enjoy fine quality products and services, okay? What if you were to do all of that and you could make a lot of money every month, a lot of money every week, a lot of money every day? Well, folks, I'm going to tell you something right now. This is a system that absolutely works. Now, I did promise to tell you about a couple of the different ways that we pay. We have 10 different ways that we reward people for joining us as independent promoters here at JubiRev, Jubi Max. 10 different ways. The first one is our daily leadership bonus. We reward you for taking actions that help us get customers. That's what we do. Now, the second part of it is the Jubi style. How many of you would like to have me help you make your car payment every month? Come on, folks, don't be shy. How many of you would like to do the work and let me pick up the tab on your monthly car payment? Sound exciting? Now, by the way, a couple of requirements. You got to turn in the station wagon. I'm sorry. The minivan's got to go. This is only for those of you who are willing to drive around in a new Mercedes, a new BMW, a new Porsche, or a new Corvette. Anybody out here on today's call willing to trade in the minivan for a sports car? Oh, I'm being told that Mercedes and BMW both make SUVs, which are very similar. And I'm actually being told, okay, I stand corrected. Mercedes does make a station wagon. All right, so let me rephrase the question. Anybody out here willing to let me make their car payment? Folks, let me tell you something. If you will come in here and help us build a customer base of customers who are reordering every month, then we're going, if you meet minimum requirements, which are not that difficult to achieve, and you maintain them every month that you have met and maintained those requirements, I will send you $700 a month to pay that car payment. Very simple. Now that's powerful. Now that's 2 of the 10 different ways. I'm going to actually tell you about a third way. I told you we are a category creating company out here. I told you we have a category creating compensation plan. You see, revenue sharing is fantastic. What powers revenue sharing is just being fair. That's really all it is. You know, it's just being fair. And I'm going to tell you something really exciting. We've mixed the fair, exciting part of revenue sharing with the oldest, most stable compensation plan on the planet, the uni level. And we've added in a really exciting twist called the Jubi Suite. And when you mix all that together, folks, you have a winning combination. This is a category creating compensation plan. It is a compliant compensation plan. We have the world's top attorneys who have helped us put this together from the very, very beginning. It is 100% compliant, and it absolutely pays extremely well, and it is designed to do one thing. It is designed to reward behavior. It is designed to inspire behavior, and that behavior being one thing, help us get customers. Now, we're going to go in and I'm going to talk a little bit about training. How many of you out here on today's call would like to get some more sneak peeks inside some of our exciting marketing? How many of you would like to get some sneak peeks on some of our exciting marketing? We have the Pro Marketing System. Anybody remember the Pro Marketing System button from their back office? How many of you out here on today's call would like to get just a sneak peek at some of the nice little things we're going to be doing inside there? Woo, pretty exciting stuff. Okay. I'm also going to be doing some role playing here on today's call. How many of you would like to have me role play how you share products and services with people? Okay. How many of you think that would be fantastic? I'm going to be talking about some of our upcoming marketing, which I am actually pulling from some of my top selling marketing products, and I am actually bringing them exclusively into JubiRev, Jubi Max. I'm going to be giving all of you the most powerful customer acquisition tools that I have ever built. We're going to be putting that in here. I'm very, very excited about that. We're going to talk a little bit about that in just a moment. So we've got some good stuff to cover here. I know a lot of you want training on different things, but today's really going to be about marketing. It's going to be about customer acquisition. It's going to be about kind of getting you in sync with some of the really cool big things that we're going to be doing as a company. Some of you here on today's call may actually be able to determine what our next products are going to be. We have two big products that we have never announced publicly, so we're going to be having a little reward for those of you that can try to guess that. So here we go. I'm going to give out my very first clue. And for those of you who get it correct, oh, now come on, this isn't fair. You've got to be kidding me. Somebody actually went and leaked it. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, man. Somebody has been talking. You know what? Have I been missing it? Have I missed a company webinar? I mean, last time I checked, I was the president of the company. Did I miss a webinar where everybody just announced the products? Oh, that's fantastic. All right, folks, we may or we may not be talking a little bit about that here in just a couple of moments. I got you. Oh, somebody's been jibber jabbering. Loose tongues, folks. Loose tongues. You got to watch them. All right. So here's the thing. Oh, some of you don't know, and so you can't read the screen, and so it's a little awkward for you because I'm over here and they know and you don't yet. But all right, I'm gonna have to rethink my whole let's give a bonus for the right answer today, because I'm gonna be giving out hundreds of bonuses here. So okay, so here's what we're gonna do, folks. Here's what we're gonna do. You guys brought tears to my eyes with that big giant laughy smile. All right, thank you for that. That was awesome, folks. Let's get right back into it here. I know we got some guests on the call that are trying to figure it out. Guests, let me tell you something right now. We are a company that is innovating. We are a company that is taking it to the max, and we want you to have an opportunity to be a part of our success story in the making right now. That's why we call it Jubi Max, folks, because we are, in fact, taking it to the max. Well, let's get serious. Let me tell you about two really, really huge things that we solve. I believe if a company is going to be great, it has to have great value. I believe that if a company is going to be great, it has to have great people, great leadership, all these things that we talk about, but it has to have a great big idea. How many of you understand that it has to have a great big idea? Okay? Very, very important. Now, we've got not one but two great big ideas that we use, that we actually solve great big problems out there with. And that's the way business happens, folks. That's the way business happens. When you solve great big problems, you have great big opportunity. Very simple. It's not rocket science. You don't have to spend 8 years in college and get an MBA to understand that if you want to be a part of a big successful business, you've got to solve a great big problem. We solve two. Number one, the home-based business arena. Let me tell you what's wrong with the home-based business arena right now today, folks. Let me tell you what's wrong. Well-meaning, good-intentioned, hard-working people around the globe get started in home-based businesses every day by the hundreds of thousands. Every single day, people are actually joining and starting their own home-based business. And here's what the companies that are working with them tell them to go do. They say, take this healthy, great tasting juice to friends and family and see if they will spend $100 to $200 a month to buy this healthy tasting juice. And some of you have had some success in doing that, but here's the problem. Friends and family know you, so they know that, there's no reason to be skeptical. They're willing to spend a little bit of money to try your juice, but they didn't budget for it. And so what happens is they quit. So every day, tens of thousands of people who started their home-based business are knocking on doors of friends and family trying to sell them products and services they were not buying anyway. Fail. F-A-I-L. Fail. That's a big, giant problem. So what happens is the person goes back to their upline, the person goes back to their company, and they say, what do I do now? I didn't get a lot of friends and family to buy my expensive juice. Some of the ones who did have already quit because it's too expensive. What do I do now? And you know what they say? Well, here's what you do now. You got to go out and market to the cold market, people who don't know you. Okay, that's cool. What do I do? Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what you can do. How about you go put an ad in the newspaper? Go put an ad in the newspaper, spend $500. You know what happens when you do that is you get like two customers. Or two phone calls, not even customers, you get two phone calls. Now you have to convince those two people who called in from the ad that they should buy your $100 a month products. How many of you understand that that is not working? fail. If you understand, type in F-A-I-L, fail. The home-based business arena is failing, okay? It's absolutely failing. So many good people are failing here. What we do at JubiMax that solves that problem is that we solve that problem two ways. Number one, we give you products and services to market that your friends and family and people in the cold market are already purchasing at the price point that it's being offered in the marketplace, even without the opportunity attached. All you need to do is get people to switch stores. Think about that. See if you can get people to switch stores. And the best part is we give you an incentive. We allow you, so instead of just having to sell the products outright, we allow you to have an opportunity to let people try the products. Let's go through this and role play this together, okay? Let's role play this. You got two choices. The old, broken, home-based business model works this way. Hey, friends and family in cold market, I want you to spend $200 a month on an auto ship of this healthy juice product that tastes great. Would you like to do that? And they say no. That's the broken, failed method. Let's look at what we do here at JubiRev, JubiMax that's different. Hey, Tom. Hey, listen, Tom. Hey, you know how you were telling me last week that you were going to maybe start a diet and you'd like to lose an extra 15 or 20 pounds? The doctor said you probably should for your health. Well, you know, I've hooked up with a company that has these amazing, great tasting products and services, less than what you would be paying with some of those TV diets, to be sure. In fact, this company is so confident that their products will help you lose the weight, they've allowed me to let you try the products for free for 30 days. And the only thing we ask in return is that you give us a testimonial at the end of the 30 days. Let us know how well the products work for you, and consider buying the products month in and month out so you can continue to lose more weight. Boom. If that seems like a winner, I want you to type in winner, folks. Type in winner. Very simple. That's what we do here at JubiRev, JubiMax. Type in winner. Okay? You don't have to sell it to them because they don't know it's going to work. Now, one of the biggest companies of all time in the home-based business arena actually 40 years ago, 30 years ago, was building their business on sampling, S-A-M-P-L-I-N-G, sampling products and services. You go out and you let people try the products and services. We do that here at JubiRev, JubiMax. In fact, I'm so confident that our products and services work, Mr. Johnson, that I'm willing to let you try my product for free for 30 days. And at the end of the 30 days, all I ask is two things. One, a heartfelt testimonial about the positive results that you enjoyed with my products and services. And at least at that point, consider buying my products and services from me, since I don't charge you any more than any other place you would go get these types of products and services, but you'll know my products and services are better. So I can get you the same products at the same price, only my products are way better. Would you consider buying them from me at that point? Well, that says yes. Okay? Let me tell you a little bit about our product line, folks. Our product line was carefully selected, very carefully selected. Our product line has been very carefully developed. It's taken a long time, okay? It's taken a long time. I got JubiMax Natural right here in my hands, right here, folks. And I'm over there making shake concoctions every day. I mix it with green coconut water. Tastes fantastic. By the way, green coconut water in our little energy drink tastes just like that Hawaiian punch. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. We have amazing products and services. People love them. Now, I promise to tell you how JubiRev, JubiMax solves another really big problem out there. And this is really big. This is really important. This is the big one. The home-based business industry is big. No doubt about it. Home-based business industry, yeah, it's probably couple billion dollars. Online e-commerce is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, folks. Make no mistake about it. Online e-commerce, it could be argued, is in fact the largest industry on earth, maybe second only to food. Food, online e-commerce. The biggest problem facing online e-commerce today is customer loyalty. All the economists agree. You're not going to find any argument. Go online, do research, get an encyclopedia, hire a college graduate, hire a PhD. I don't care what you do. You are not going to find disagreement that the number one problem in online e-commerce today is customer loyalty. Because it's too easy for, if you're selling a product for $100 for a company to go right down the street, open up an online e-commerce, just turn on a website and sell that same product for less. And so when you don't have any relationship with your customers because online e-commerce is separated from you physically, see a brick and mortar business, you go in and you do business with them day in, day out, weekend, or you stop in every month, you see them. Now, when you shop online, there's no face connection. There's no relationship. There's no loyalty. And so it just becomes about price. We have solved that problem, folks. We have solved the biggest problem in online e-commerce today. How? We allow you to build a relationship with your customers after you've incentivized them to try the products and services for free. We empower you to build a relationship with those customers and to incentivize their ongoing loyalty by allowing you to give them additional Jubi bucks. So you don't have to worry about them getting a better offer somewhere else. You're building a relationship with them. You give them additional Jubi bucks that discount their next orders. Let them try new products and services for free. It absolutely works. Plus, with Jubi rebates, they're getting cash back on thousands and thousands of stores online where they're already shopping. That's how we solve the biggest problem in online e-commerce today. So if you're a guest here on today's call, let me just tell you what you need to do next. You need to get started. I'm going to walk you through the website here in just a moment. I'm going to kind of point to some places where you need to go and some things that you need to do. If you're a guest here on today's call, make no mistake about it, JubiRev, Jubi Max is unlike anything you've ever seen before, and this is where you need to go ahead and plant your flag if you're ready to be successful. If you're an entrepreneur here on today's call, you probably remember those two questions that I promised to answer for you. Remember two questions in a comment? How do I create financial independence? How do I create time freedom? If you want to create financial freedom and time freedom in your life, you need to create your own profitable and successful home-based business. That's the answer, I promise you. Any entrepreneur I've ever met that wants time freedom and financial freedom that creates their own successful business can achieve both. I believe that you have the very best opportunity here at JubiRev, Jubi Max to create that profitable and successful business. You can work from home, you can work from anywhere you want, as long as you have a laptop and an internet connection, as long as you have the opportunity to go out and follow simple instructions to help our company build our brand and help our company get customers. I can show you how to make money with JubiRev, Jubi Max. Is it going to be easy? It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be hard. Are you going to have to put in effort? Absolutely. Okay? Are there going to be times when you're like, man, what do I need to do to work a little bit harder? Are you going to have to attend training classes to learn more, to improve your skill set? Absolutely. Because if you want to make more, you have to become more. If you want to make more, you have to help others get more. But bottom line is this, if you're a guest here on today's call, you also probably have that little comment about how most companies really aren't fair. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. You have an opportunity right here with JubiRev, Jubi Max to work with the absolute most fair company on the planet, a company who really cares. We are a company that is dedicated to teaching, training, and inspiring the next generation of leaders. We want you to have that opportunity. So here it is. Get started. I'm telling you to get started. Join JubiRev, Jubi Max. We have an amazing company. Get in, get started, and you're not going to look back with any regrets. Now, if you are a guest here on today's call, I'm going to show you what to do in just a moment, where to go, and then I'm going to move into some additional training for everybody here on today's call. But if you're a guest, just one other quick thing. Go ahead and get started, but also make sure you get back in touch with the person who brought you out here and tell them thank you for believing in you, because I really do believe that they feel that you have what it takes to become one of our next success stories. So here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to demonstrate to all of you before anybody leaves. We've got a little bit more training to go. For you guests here on today's call, you came all the way out here. I'm going to take some time. I'm going to actually prove to you that our product works. So if you would like to see me prove to you how the product works, then don't go anywhere. I think this is really, really important. Okay? Let's see if I can actually show this on the screen. Anybody out here on today's call want to see me demonstrate our product? Anybody want to be able to see the product? Folks, this is JubiMax.com popping up right here. Okay, JubiMax.com. This is our online e-commerce solution. Now, this is just the beginning. We're just a few months in, folks. This is going to be one of the world's most developed online e-commerce platforms. We have new shipping options we're going to be talking about on our Monday night upcoming webinar. We've actually partnered up with one of the world's largest, most powerful fulfillment centers, 5 different locations in North America, additional locations around the world. Very, very exciting stuff that we're going to be having an opportunity to work on as we bring our online e-commerce store to the next level. But I want to quickly share for everybody just a little bit about Jubi Rebates, okay? Take a quick peek here at Jubi Rebates. Now, I think this is really important. Let's see if we can get this to show. Take a peek here. Take a peek on the screen. This is Jubi Rebates. Now, Jubi Rebates is where you, as a customer, can get cash back at over 5,000 different locations around the world. You, as an independent promoter, can give away this virtual shopping assistant for free and get Jubi points while helping customers get cash back at over 5,000 different retailers around the world. Let's take a peek now, folks, at some of the stores that we've got. Let's take a peek here. Look at these brands sliding by. Look at these brands. Let me see if I can zoom in a little more. Anybody see these brands sliding by? Anybody see these brands sliding by? Look at that, folks. Look at that. Look at that. Cash back at over 5,000 different retailers around the world. That's big, folks. That's big. That's absolutely huge. Okay? Now, the best part about this is that it actually works. We've got people here on today's call who this week were out getting customers, and those customers got cash back. Now, let me quickly, here's my little search. I did a search on Google. By the way, the shopping assistant is absolutely incredible. I did a search on Google. Look at this, folks. I can earn 5.6% cash back from Nike.com if I'm a customer, or I would get 5.6% of the purchase at Nike.com back in Jubi Bucks if I'm an independent promoter. Why? So that you can give those Jubi Bucks away to incentivize customers either buying new products and services or to incentivize their loyalty, and in exchange I give you Jubi points. The more Jubi points you have, the more you have an opportunity to get in terms of a slice of our daily leadership bonus. Let's take a peek over here. The one I like to show is Famous Footwear. Now, at Famous Footwear, here's why I like it. Look at this. Look at what happens here. Look what happens. You click on it. You get 9% cash back, okay, or 9% back in Jubi Bucks. I like Famous Footwears because I'm cheap. I think that's why I got into online e-commerce, because I'm really big on value. I typically I don't valet park. You know, I park in the back. I get the cheap parking when I can. I use coupons when I can. And the idea of being able to just simply pop in here and accept 9% cash back, well, that's a real winner for me. It's a real winner. Look at this. Okay, I can come in here. I can get me. Look at this over here. I can get me some Nike sandals over here for $29.99, and I'm going to get 9.1% cash back. It's absolutely incredible. Now, that's not the only place it works, folks. Let's take a peek. What about Best Buy? Anybody out here like to shop at Best Buy? Maybe a new computer. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Okay. It's not like we only have 15 stores back here, 5,000 different online retailers that you can help your customers get cash back at. It's absolutely incredible. Now, this is just the very beginning, and I wanted all of you to be able to see how easily that it works, and it absolutely is a real winner. Now, I want to show everybody, here on today's call just a little bit about where we are in terms of the pro marketing system. Everybody up for that? Everybody up for me to give you kind of some sneak peeks of where we are in the pro marketing system? Okay, now real quick, we have some of the marketing images here are a little aggressive, and they're not all family friendly. We're in the process of adjusting that. We've got a whole team of people who are working very diligently to make all of the marketing that we have here at JubiMax family friendly. So I'm just going to ask that if you have any children that are with you, probably just want to just leave for a couple of moments. Some of these are just a little too much bikini, I think, for a family friendly business here at JubiRev, JubiMax. We are making some adjustments on those, but just for the sake of the call, I wanted to be able to kind of show you. Now, we have versions of these that are being tested right now. I don't want to put anything in the pro marketing system that isn't tested, because I don't want you to be testing with your own money. I want you to be testing proven systems. I want you to be using proven systems, okay? Let's take a peek here. Hang on. Let's take a peek. All right, let's see if we can do this. All right, so here's one. Some of you may have seen this. And again, folks, we're making some adjustments here on some of the images. But I wanted you to see some of the powerful product-driven pages that we have that you're going to be able to use, okay? So kind of take a peek there. I'm just going to kind of scroll. And again, we've got lots and lots of changes in terms of graphics. There's some pretty important stuff here that we've got to make some adjustments on, but we are in the process of doing that. So we're in the process of doing that. Let's see here. Here we go. And let's see here. And pretty awesome stuff. So yeah, and we've got, and I've already seen a lot of the adjustments, by the way. I'm getting some comments from folks, and most people really like it, but again, there's just, you know, the product, you know, it just kind of seems like it's just a little too, we just don't really have all the right people in some of the images here. So we're in the process of fixing that. And I was hoping to get them some of the new versions out for today's call. It just didn't happen. But that's okay. They're already being done, already being worked on. Here's another one. Here's another one. And again, we've got lots and lots of really well, this is the part that I like. We're having full color brochures made too, by the way, folks. We're having full color brochures made. So that when we mail out a Jubi Max Slim, it gives them some marketing for you know, the Jubi Max Natural. So we've got full color brochures for our weight loss line that are being worked on right now. And so, you know, never mind the girls in bikinis, we're making adjustments on there. We're going to add some men in there, et cetera, et cetera. But look at just this. This is, you know, the content that is ready for us to work on in terms of building our product base. And we've got, you know, we've already got real customers who are giving us testimonials in here. Take a peek at that. We have real customers giving us, you know, testimonials. Okay, so it absolutely works. And what I really like about it is that, you know, these are already being tested right now. Here's one of the ones that there's one of the newer ones right here. Not sure if I've shown this on any webinars. I don't think I have. This one's pretty new. And again, these are the type of products and services that you're going to be able to leverage to kind of go out and share. Okay. Now, this is how we get customers, folks. This is how we get customers. You find people who want to lose weight, and we put these in front of them, and you're going to be in a situation where you're getting some awesome, awesome, awesome results. And I'm very, very excited about how these products work, and I'm very, very excited about the marketing that is being created for them. I've got one more that I want to show on today's call. There are several more, actually, that I've gotten. I think 3, sort of. I think we got 3 of them that are coming out. We've got some for the beauty that are almost done, the beauty line. We've got several more that are done. And again, let me see if I can get this one to just be partially family friendly. Anyway, partially family friendly. Here we go. Let's see if we can do that. So this is another one. And I think I showed this one, I think maybe this last Saturday as well. But these are almost ready to go live. We're having our attorney go through some of the content just to make sure that we're backing up all of our claims. We've got everything, you know, all the little. You've got to, if you make claims, you got to be able to support where you came up with that, right? So, you know, there's little tiny details like that. These are about to go live, though, as part of the pro marketing system here, folks. Now, those of you who are excited about this, folks, let me tell you something. You have not seen anything yet. Inside the pro marketing system, we're going to have some absolute amazing. We're going to have some absolute amazing pages for our beauty line. We've got some amazing pages, of course, for the weight loss. One of the other things that we're doing is we are having a team of people help build a weight loss guide. How many of you think it would make sense if somebody is willing to try one of the products that it would just be fantastic if they were willing to try one of the products, if you could actually give them a free weight loss guide that had like a $29 value or a $19 value, that would not only teach them how to maybe adjust some of their tiny little daily habits to begin to achieve maximum weight loss and begin to trim up and tone up, while at the same time it empowered them with the information to understand why they want to continue to use the products and why they want to try the other two products. We have a new product coming out. One of the new products that we have coming out is the Jubi Max Thermo, and the Jubi Max Thermo is really designed as a fat burner. And so then we have the trifecta there, folks. We've got the Jubi Max Natural, which is the protein shake, the meal replacement shake. It's designed to kind of get you through meals. It's got the nutrition that you need. People really love the Jubi Max Natural Shake. One of the reasons why is because it doesn't have soy protein, doesn't have whey protein. A lot of people struggle with whey protein in terms of digestion. And soy protein, there's just so much conflicting information out there that scares a lot of people, myself included, about ingesting too much soy. So what I really love about the Jubi Max Natural product is that it's based on brown rice protein, pea protein, chia seed protein. This is a product that's very, very, people can digest it. It's absolutely fantastic. And then you've got the Jubi Max Slim. The Jubi Max Slim is an amazing product that can really help you in terms of appetite suppressant, help you kind of get through where you're not feeling hungry to want to snack all the time. It's got African mango, it's got GC, it's absolutely fantastic product. Some things in there to help you speed up your metabolism a little bit through the day, gently, so that you've got a little bit more energy and activity that's being burned. But an actual targeted fat burner is under development right now, the Jubi Max Thermo. Those three products, the Thermo, the Slim, the Natural, those three products for weight loss create a trifecta, and we have a weight loss guide that should be out in the next couple of weeks, next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll be able to show everybody kind of some early versions of it. That's actually being put together, by the way, by a team of people, including a guy who has been building custom diets for bodybuilders for decades. And as you know, bodybuilders really have to keep their total body fat down low since they're competitive, right? So competitive bodybuilders, the guy who's been designing some of their diets for the better part of 2 decades is helping mastermind that guide. Simple little things that you can do that can really help you, again, look great, feel great, and lose the weight. That's what we do here at JubiRev, Jubi Max. So we also have some amazing product marketing coming out right now, which I'm very, very excited about. For the beauty line, you're going to see some of those pages as well in the pro marketing system. How many of you out here on today's call are excited for Jubi Vacations? How many of you out here on today's call are excited about Jubi Vacations? Okay. Jubi Vacations, folks, is almost here. It will be coming very soon. I have seen it. It is absolutely exciting. And some of you are going to get to a point where you say, you know what, I'm going to focus in on one product. I want to focus in on one product. I'm going to lead with that, and we're going to go from there. So I want to quickly just touch on a couple of topics here, folks, and then I'll probably open up for a couple of questions. I do want to show guests where to go. Let me do that right now. If you're a guest, you log in over at JubiMax.com, click on My Account, and once you do that, if you'll look inside, see where it says, are you brand new? Well, that is really for people who have not been on a live presentation or have not seen it. That is just a recording of one of our recent calls. But down towards the bottom there, see where it says important links, see where it says how to upgrade and get started. If you're a guest, I want you to watch that. That's going to show you how to fund your account, 5 different ways to fund your account with eCash. Once you have eCash, you can actually go in and you can pay for your monthly subscription. Once you are paying for your monthly subscription, you can choose an allotment of Jubi Bucks, so you can begin doing sampling, virtual sampling, giving away Jubi Bucks to people, etc. So it's going to walk you through that, and then that one below it is going to show you how to place your daily ads. So between those 2 videos, that's the information that you're going to need to kind of go step by step. Let's talk a little bit though about shipping. Yes, we are going to talk about, we'll talk a little bit about third-party vendors as well. Also, if any of you have been working with any of our third-party vendors in terms of a co-op. I have some updates on that. Anybody here on today's call that maybe worked with any third-party companies on vendors on a big co-op? Okay, cool. We'll talk a little bit about that. I got a tiny update on that too. All right. So let's first talk about shipping. Now, those of you that are marketing into areas of the world where shipping is prohibitive sometimes, there are customs issues. You know, I've got some clients in Russia. We have one group that gets their products on a regular basis, no problems. We have another group that's about 300 miles away, and for whatever reason, the customs agent there just does not like JubiMax natural for whatever reason, and so we have to resend everything with a long form of ingredients and some things like that. Sometimes in some areas, shipping is going to have some challenges, so that's going to happen. And so there's two options. One, we are moving to a new fully integrated multi-location global shipping aggregator who is going to be able to help us get the price lower on the physical delivery shipments of products and services, help us maximize delivery rates. That is going to be coming up here over the next 2 weeks. The decisions have already been made. We've been onboarded, as they call it, and so that's actually in the process of happening. We're very, very excited about that. That's going to bring a whole new level of possibilities for us. But we also have digital delivery products. We've got the Jubi Trainer. We've got Jubi Vacations. We have a very new and exciting digital product that's going to be coming out here not too long. We have Jubi Rebate. So we have some digital delivery products that a lot of leaders are really focused in on, and that can be a really big success too. So here's the thing: if you are a part of a co-op at any of our third-party marketing vendors, we have actually really been working diligently with some of the third-party vendors, making sure that we provide marketing support with them. And I'm telling you something right now, folks. This next week, we expect to have probably going to be about mid to late next week, but mid to late next week, if you are part of any co-ops that I have personally consulted on. So if you're part of any co-ops with any third-party systems that I've personally consulted on, you're going to see some really big boost starting next week. About Wednesday to Friday, you should start to see that come in. Maybe sooner. We'll see what happens. So very, very excited about that, and I'm confident that you're going to be very, very happy. We've been very careful in working with only a select group of third-party vendors this first round. We've got several that are out there now. These are all independent companies. They do their own thing, but they've had to give us a strong commitment to excellence in achieving high quality customers and leads for all of our JubiRev, JubiMax members, as well as be able to provide some really good support there. So if you're looking for a way to get with customers, check with the support desk or check with your sponsor. There's some pretty well respected third-party vendors out there, and again, I know there's one big co-op in particular that I've been personally masterminding with, and I've now been able to give them some of the support that they were needing from us, and that is going to just take off like a rocket here this next week. So very, very excited about that. So here's what we're going to do, folks. I'm going to do my best to try to answer like a couple of little questions here. So I'm going to do my best to answer a couple of little questions. You can kind of hear my voice is going out a little bit. We've been doing live webinars and talking. At one point this week, I got up at about 5:30 in the morning, and this is how fast we're growing, folks. I got up at 5:30 in the morning. I got on the phone. I went to Starbucks. I got coffee. I came home. And I literally never made it to my office because boom, 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 boom. I was just, one right after another, one right after another. I was just stuck on the phone all day. I never even got to my office. So we are absolutely just rocking and rolling. And I got to tell you, it's just been absolutely fantastic. I want to talk with you a little bit about, and I'm getting some questions coming in here, third-party product information. Again, put in a support ticket about that. They can advise you. My goal is not to promote any one third-party vendor. I really want everybody to, really, we do what we do. We provide the products, we provide the marketing, we provide the support, we provide the training. There's really three ways to go get customers, okay? There's 3 ways to go get customers. You can go get customers by going to friends and family and letting them try our products and services for free. You can also go and you can work with people who are, maybe in your cold market who don't know you per se. You may actually be able to go with them and be able to share with them, how they can get your products and services. We got the pro marketing system. We've got a grand opening letter we may have a few minutes to talk about here for just a moment. We've got all these tools to help you go out and get your own customers, okay? The best part about option A and option B, 1, warm market, 2, using the marketing, going to ground, belly to belly, getting your own customers. The benefits of both of those is they're very little out-of-pocket cost. Some of you are in a situation where you want to spend some money on some online marketing. The pro marketing system is going to give you the same pages we talked about here that you can be putting up on pay-per-click, that you can be using, that you can be doing. That's going to be fantastic. Some of you have turned to third-party companies where they're doing some of the marketing, they're bringing traffic, they're buying traffic maybe from Google and from Facebook and from other places, and you're participating in a co-op over there. So that's just an answer. What are the third-party companies? People were kind of asking there just a little bit. So can promoters use their Max Bucks in the Jubi Rebates Mall? No. Max Bucks are specifically for personal use at JubiMax.com. So each month, as part of your monthly auto ship, you're purchasing Max Bucks. You use Max Bucks to purchase products and services over at JubiMax.com. And let's see here. Yes, banners will be part of the pro marketing system as well. Absolutely. So here's what I want to do. I want to close on a really positive note. And I want to talk about a very powerful marketing system that I want you to be thinking about. Okay, very powerful marketing system that I want you to think about. And it's really something that I've used for a number of years. This is my most powerful marketing tool of all. Anybody want to see my most powerful marketing tool of all? Okay. I'm actually going to blitz off 3 real quick. I'm going to blitz off 3 real quick powerful marketing tools that you can use that are low cost to no cost. You can use these yourselves. You can share these with your team. Okay? There's 3. Number 1, you can get a little business card made up that actually has an ad on the back. And the ad says, I'm so confident. You can say a couple of different things here, but you can actually say, I'm so confident my weight loss system will help you lose 10 to 15 pounds. I'm willing to let you try it for free, and then put your phone number on it. Okay? Now, you could do this with all of the different products and services that we have, and we are planning a training call so that you've got that type of a slogan for each and every one of those products that we have in the back office. Okay? You could do the same thing with your email tagline. Email tagline can say, I found a system, a weight loss system that actually works. I'm so confident you'll love it. I'm willing to let you try it for free. Okay? So, that very, very powerful. You could do the same thing with any of the products. You could do an ad on the back of a business card. You could do an ad, like a little tagline there, for travel. Hey, would you be willing to get paid to take a luxury vacation? If so, where would you want to go first? Okay? Now, then you could actually put that out as an ad on the back of a business card. You could actually put that as a tagline. Now, let me tell you about the most powerful marketing tool I've ever used. It's a grand opening letter. The grand opening letter works this way. You make a list of all your friends and family, and everybody you can think of, your UPS man, to your old high school teacher, to people that you went to school with, people that you taught Sunday school with 7 years ago who moved to Nebraska, people that you met when you were traveling abroad, whatever the case may be. Make a list of everybody you can come up with. Email address, home phone number, cell phone number, mailing address, everybody you can get. Send them a grand opening letter, which I'm going to be putting together to make available. The grand opening letter simply says, hey, it's been a while since we talked, or you kind of reference the last time you got together, or how you know each other, that type of a thing. And the reason I wanted to reach out to you today is to let you know that my wife and I, or my husband and I, or my family and I, or I have started my own home-based business. So I'm having a grand opening, and instead of a home-based business, why don't you just say an online e-commerce business? And you say, it's to celebrate my grand opening, I wanted to give you an opportunity to try some of my products and services for free. So if you're interested in losing 10 or 15 pounds, I've got an amazing weight loss product you can try. If you're planning a vacation in the next year and you want to know how you can enjoy a luxury vacation and save as much as 70% off, then you can actually do that. You could actually put in there any one of these products, any one of these messages, and you're letting them know that you can actually let them try it for free. Well, what does that do? Well, that lets them know that you've started a business. It lets them know that you can actually go in. Here's a really cool part. You could actually go in and in this grand opening letter, basically include the link where you're giving away Jubi Bucks so that friends and family can come out and try the products and services for free. It's absolutely incredible. Then in the PS, all you need to be able to do is this. In the PS, all you need to be able to do is just say, PS. My business is expanding globally, and if you know anyone who is open-minded to making a few extra $100 a month working part-time from home, have them get in touch with me. See how we led with the product, and then we have just a little bit down at the bottom that just lets them know, hey, there's an opportunity to actually get paid to give away these products and services. Okay? Very, very exciting. Now, also for those of you who are out marketing, who are building your team, who are looking to go out and attract as many people as you can into your current organization from other teams, etc., one of the most powerful converting advertisements that I've used simply says the world's #1 home-based business. You can actually get paid to let people try our products and services for free. For more information, go here. Okay? The world's #1 home-based business. Imagine having the opportunity to literally get paid for simply letting people try for free our amazing products and services. Another powerful, powerful marketing message. Well, folks, if I go on any longer, my voice will be completely gone, and I won't be able to close out the call at all here. So here's what I wanted to be able to do for everyone. I wanted to just be able to close out today's call with a very powerful, positive success thought. And this is, I think, without a doubt, this is, in my humble opinion, the most important moment of the day, because this is Saturday afternoon. And this is where you really have to, ask yourself, hey, what am I going to do this next week? What is it that I'm going to be able to do over the next week that is really going to impact the rest of my life? And so what I wanted to be able to do for all of you is actually end with one of the most powerful quotes that I've ever heard. If you give me just a second, I want to make sure that I read it very, very carefully so that I don't misquote it. And I'm going to share two with all of you right now. I'm going to share two with all of you right now. Very, very important, okay? The first one is from Mark Twain. And, Mark Twain is a very famous American author from, quite some time ago. But this is the quote that he wrote. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, perhaps you've heard that before, but I just want to quickly give you a little commentary on that. 20 years from now, you're going to be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did do. Every day and every week, we all have an opportunity to dig a little deeper, to go one step further than we've ever gone before. Instead of spending extra time in front of the TV or lounging around, sometimes you just need to make a decision to select and carve out a certain amount of time to say, you know what, I'm going to go farther than I ever have. You know what, I'm going to do more than I ever have. Sometimes you just have to dive in and take the actions. If you'd like to wake up 20 years from now and say, you know what, I did the right thing. I went above and beyond the call of duty. I went beyond what had to be done, and look at where I am. If you want to be able to say that, then you have to be able to go in and you have to be able to do something different every day, to push yourself a little harder. One of my favorite quotes that I close out all of my calls with, or a lot of my calls with, is that successful people do what unsuccessful people are unwilling to do. And sometimes that's really all you need to do to be successful, is just go beyond what other people are doing. Just take it to the next level. Just figure out what everybody who's getting the wrong result is doing and then run like crazy and do the opposite. And that's really what we do here at JubiRev, Jubi Max. We've bucked the trend. We do something different. We actually have real people going out and getting real customers. We have a real fair compensation plan. We're here doing live calls, real training to support all of our teams everywhere we go. That's what we really do. Now, I want to actually share with all of you one last final thought, and then we'll close out today's call. And, you know, this is one of my favorite because this is actually attributed to Nelson Mandela. And Nelson Mandela did use this as part of his inaugural speech, but he wasn't actually the person who wrote it. And this is, without a doubt, going to be one of the most important things that I have ever read. And one of the things that I really love about this particular quote is that it really, really says something about who we are as entrepreneurs. And I think that it is really poignant. I want to answer a couple of questions that are coming in here too as we kind of go through here. And then I'm going to actually read this quote here. The questions: are the Jubi Suite ready? Yes, the Jubi Suite is ready. The Jubi Suite is actually, you can actually go in. People can make placements right now. Holding volume is visible. So Susan, yes, absolutely. Jubi Suite is ready. It is in there, and we're going to be having some training on that. I just want to close out though with this last final thought, and this is actually written by Marianne Williamson. Okay, but it was used by Nelson Mandela in one of his famous inaugural speeches. Very, very important, and I want everyone to just hear this. I'll comment quickly, and then we're going to close out today's call because my voice is almost completely gone here. I want everyone to listen to exactly what I'm saying. Very important. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I want all of you to understand something. You have within you the power to achieve greatness. You have within you the power to live a life less ordinary. You have within you the power to help and serve others. And so often I meet entrepreneurs who simply do exactly that. They shy away from the light. They shy away. But you should not. You should take every opportunity that you have to strive for and begin to achieve greatness. You should take the opportunity that you have here with Jubi Rev, with Jubi Max, with your family, and make a decision that you will not waste one moment, that you will do everything in your power to live a high caliber, high morality lifestyle, that you will do everything in your power to serve others. Folks, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to make more money, you need to understand something. Compensation is reward for service. Simply focus your efforts on finding ways to help other people get what they want, and you will begin to find the things that you want. My name is J. Joshua Beisel, president of Jubi Rev, Jubi Max. I am grateful for the opportunity to serve each and every one of you. I am grateful to have the opportunity to work with so many amazing and wonderful people. I want to thank all of you for your hard work and your dedication. I want all of you to go forward this next week after you take a bit of rest, and I want all of you to actually find customers. I want all of you to actually share our amazing products and services with others. Let them try it for free. Do it. See how easy it is. And I want each and every one of you to understand something. that successful people do what unsuccessful people are unwilling to do. Sometimes it's that easy. Just do it. And you can begin to see some real results, real growth in your business and in your life and in your lifestyle and for your family. With that, I'm going to close out the call, folks. Again, my sincerest, deepest gratitude to all of you. I'll see each and every one of you at the top, on the inside, and on the beaches of the world. Bye for now, everyone.
So that's it for now. If you have any questions, please get back to the person that shared this video with you, or you can send a support ticket from your JubiRev back office. Thank you. We look forward to hearing of your success.